So right now, me and my 18-year-old daughter are living in a hotel. Um, I'm in the bathroom, yes, because my daughter's sleeping in the bed. But and I didn't want to be loud. But if you hear any noise, they're doing construction in the room right next to us. I guess the hotel woes, I guess you could say. But as of right now, we have to leave by next week, and it can be a little frustrating, not knowing, the unknown can be a little frustrating a little bit. For every dollar earned, you shell out. Like yesterday, I just had to pay for my storage, and that was like over $500, about $550, and it kind of set me back. My goal is to move out of state, and because here in Jersey, it's extremely expensive, and it doesn't, with my goals, with what I'm trying to do, it doesn't allow me to save anything really, because everything's just money, a lot of it. I'm moving this around because I'm trying to find the right angle, y'all, my bad. So yeah, but on TikTok, I do okay. I mean, I'm not one of the top live creators, but I do okay. But like I said, with it being expensive here, it's hard to live. But with that being said, just a bit of a background as to how we got here. My daughter got sick last year, and I lost my job. So my daughter has Crohn's disease. She's been diagnosed since she was 12 years old. She has Crohn's disease, and last year she got sick. She had a flare-up, had to go in the hospital. She was in the hospital for 3 months, and I was doing amazing. That's when I first got into social media, into TikTok, and I started off, and it just skyrocketed. You meet the right people. I made a lot of money last year. I wish I knew the things that I know now last year, because I might not be in this situation. I was waiting on my unemployment, thinking that was going to come through, but because I wasn't able to look for work with her being in the hospital, and I'm going to be by her side. I am. They said I didn't qualify. So I waited months for unemployment. Now, mind you, in these months, I don't have the funds to pay the rent. So of course it accrues and it backs up. And so when I appealed the denial, the appeal, that's like another month, the appeal was denied. So now anything that I made, I'm banking on the unemployment to have gone through, and it didn't. So anything that I made on TikTok, I don't want to say that I was frivolously spending it, but I was spending it, getting things that we needed, food, other things that we needed. So I take my part of the blame for it. Like, no, I probably could have prevented this from happening. So, in February of this year, we had to be out of the apartment on Valentine's Day, to be exact. So we've been in the hotel since Valentine's Day. That was February 14th. On March 14th, my loctician allowed us to come and stay with her, but she ended up being eta loca. She ended up being crazy, y'all. And on March 14th, randomly out of the blue one morning, she sends me a text and asks me if I could find another hotel to stay in. I didn't think it would be the same day. So that morning, we pretty much have to leave and come into another hotel. I'm grateful because I had made some, a good amount of funds on TikTok to be able to afford it, but that was another setback because It's a lump sum that I have to spend. So it's just like for every dollar that you make, you end up spending like $50 more. I swear, 50 to 100. 50 to 100. So now we're back in the hotel and we're here, and I'm, you know, it's hard, you know, when you're paying daily. You know what I'm saying? So paying daily, like I'm getting on live and I'm grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding. Now, don't get me wrong. When I first got on TikTok, the goal was not to be doing what I'm doing at all. It wasn't. It was to build a brand. I wanted to initially build a brand. That was what I was doing. But life crept in, circumstances crept in, and then my goals ended up being my circumstances at that time. Okay, my goal is to make it from day to day. You know, my prayer was, God, please provide my daily bread. And that was my today. But in the process, you know, I've learned so much about me, about God, about the universe, about spirituality. You know, I've learned not to focus on the circumstances, but to focus on the end goal. Do what makes you happy, right? So I don't worry about my tomorrow. I'm just grateful that God has provided for today, because even within this past year, we haven't gone without a roof. We haven't gone without food. You know, regardless of what the roof is, where the roof is, we have one. We haven't been hungry. You know, everything that we've needed, we've had, and that's why I'm not too worried about my tomorrow. I'm not that worried about my next week when I know that we have to be out of here, and I don't know where we're gonna go. The plan is to move out of Jersey. Right now, the funds ain't matching the plan. It's not, you know, shelling out $550 yesterday for storage doesn't help it, but I'm still keeping faith. I'm still holding on to faith. My daughter was supposed to start college this year, so I think we're going to defer because I have to pay tuition. And trying to pay tuition with life, it ain't working. So that's just the story of how we got here. There's more, y'all. There's more, because there's bits and pieces even in those stories. But at the end of the day, I'm remaining positive. I'm remaining positive. I'm holding on to faith. I'm keeping faith. And y'all, this isn't for pity or anything like that whatsoever. This is just the process. And I hope that it gives hope to someone. Y'all, I'm probably going to cry along the way. Probably going to get emotional, because at the same time, I'm still human. I'm still human. So, like, subscribe, and share this video. Hopefully it helps you. Hopefully it helps someone else. I'm going on a journey. Y'all, let's go with me. Until next time, y'all. Have a good one.